Again, room in the double seat. They're like $3 grand. Oh, really? But it doesn't deter the pregnant wife.
Ahí también, ¿cómo están mirando tarde? That's the beauty about the Hispanics.
All right. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Estamos vivos en Puerto Rico. This is such an exciting night. Look at this. It doesn't get any better than this tonight. We're live in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and for all of you, by the thousands upon thousands upon thousands across the United States, here in Puerto Rico, we say welcome and thank you for being live with Solavei. This social that is going to top all socials tonight is what they told me. It's so exciting. I'm going to tell you, the atmosphere is incredibly high. The energy is off the chart. And I got to tell you, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and across Puerto Rico, love Solavei, and we are going to rock this place tonight. I want to thank all of you across the United States, here in Puerto Rico, for being a part of this tonight. We are going to have an incredible time here on this Friday evening, and I want to thank all of you who are taking part in this. You've taken, you know what? I love Solavei, and I want to be a part of it. For all of you that are guests, and you're saying, what in the world is going on with this company, this thing we keep hearing about called Solavei? Tonight, hopefully, in the next few minutes, you're going to hear about it and why so many people, by literally the tens of thousands, well over 150,000 people across the United States and Puerto Rico are right now loving Solavei, and tonight we're going to tell you all about it. And you know what? I want to right now go to some of the socials that are happening. We have socials that are taking place, and I got to tell you, coming from Seattle, Washington, where we got mild weather, it is really warm here, and I love it. I love it. I told him, I said, you guys, I said, I need a fan on me tonight. There's so much energy in this place. I love it. You know, tonight we have so many people across the United States. Socials that are taking place in restaurants, in homes. In fact, got word today that there are restaurants that have literally packed out, bars that have packed out to watch Solavei's social tonight before they let everybody in. And I got to tell you, this is what's happening with Solavei as it's spreading like wildfire across the United States and Puerto Rico. We have tonight firehouses that are watching tonight. We have coffee shops. This is going to be a wonderful time together. I want to thank you all for being a part of this tonight. I want to go right now, if we can, to some of the live socials that we have actually pumping in here to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Let's go all the way across the United States to San Diego. Brian Gaines, are you there? Brian, are you there? Yeah. Unmute. We hear you. We can see you shouting, but we can't hear you. Unmute the computer.
There we go. How are we doing now?
All
right, Ryan. Woo! Yeah, baby. San Diego. Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Brian, where are you right now?
We're in that Space Bar Internet Cafe, and the weather's here good. It is very good here too as well, Ryan.
That is great. Now, so who are some of the people you have with you tonight?
Well, I have to my right here Carrie Patterson, who is retired Marine Corps captain.
Yay!
And I got Ron to my left here. He's also a retired Marine Corps. As you know, San Diego is a big Navy town, Ryan.
Absolutely, absolutely. Love it. And I want to thank you guys for your service to our country. You guys have done. I've got a son that's in the military. I got to tell you, that's what you do in this country.
Amen. Yeah. All right, Ryan. We're pumped in San Diego.
Now, all the way across the United States, Northeast and New Jersey. Javier, are you there? Javier, how are you tonight?
We're doing great here.
Have you been screaming already? Javier, you know what? And tonight, you know, we're going to make this the bilingual night tonight. I can say I have been so excited about this all day. We right now are doing things I don't believe any other company has done before. And so, Javier, I want you to feel comfortable tonight. If you want to speak in Spanish, speak in Spanish. We are going to be going back and forth tonight. I've got Maria Pencheski with me tonight, and she is going to be going back and forth throughout the course of the day. You guys are being there. Where are you right now, Javier? I think you're frozen, but you look good. You look really, really good. So let's go. So let's go. Let's go to the Midwest, to Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri. Do we have is Isaac, Ricardo, Amy, Miguel? Are you there?
Yeah.
Amy, are you there?
Yes.
Yay! Buenas noches.
Bueno, I love you, Ryan. I love you, Ryan. You got your boy Kevin here.
Miguel, you're incredible. You're incredible. And I think what I saw, Miguel, is that you got some guests every night, Danielle and Stephanie.
Ricardo does.
Yes, right
Ricardo.
here. Hey, Svek, come here. We're about to scream.
That's great. Well, I tell you what, Daniel and Stephanie, no, I don't want to scare you or anything tonight, but what I've been told, there's over 5,000 people across the United States and here in Puerto Rico watching this right now. So this is a really, really big night, and I'm going to be interacting with you through the course of the night. So I hope you're okay. I hope they warned you that I could pick you out tonight. So we're gonna have fun as the night goes along, and it's really good to meet you. Let's go right now. Let's just go a little south from where you are to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, this is going to be a social unlike any social we've had so far. This is absolutely awesome. Jose, Charo, Svetlana, all of you there. It's so great to see you tonight. Charo, they've been shouting your name behind me right now. Jose, how are you? Tulsa, Oklahoma. Boricua. You know, I warn.
Charo, dijeron que no mucho café.
Sí, dale. Tienen que darle café yaucono.
Oh, that is great. Charo, Jose, why don't you tell us where you are right now? Go ahead and speak in your native tongue, and let's start this evening off with the way that we know this is going to be tonight. It's going to be electric. Jose, Charo, all of you there, thank you so much for being there, and Carlos and Pedro, who I know are guests there. with you tonight, seeing Solavei for the very first time. I got to tell you, you have no idea what you just stepped into tonight. Jose, Charo, how are you?
Hey, Ryan, we're doing amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, we're great. We love you.
Hey, buenas noches, mi patria. ¿Cómo está todo el mundo por allá? Tengo a mi papá aquí atrás, papi, saluda. Edwin Miranda, estamos con Charo. Le damos las gracias a Ryan Weurch, a María Pincheski, Larry Wallace y el equipo de Solavei por estar ahí esta noche. Yo sé que esto va a ser una noche increíble y mira, te digo que disfruten todo lo que están haciendo allá, Ryan. Esta compañía va a cambiarle sus vidas y yo sé que nosotros estamos agradecidos a todo el equipo como Alex, que está ahí, con los otros líderes, Charo, que han ayudado en este evento.
Tenemos a Félix, tenemos a Maribel, tenemos a muchos ahí. Ahora estoy muy emocionada, así que no puedo mencionar muchos nombres, pero hay Chris está ahí, hay muchos líderes, Magali.
We want to thank Charo for an extraordinary job with her leadership in Puerto Rico. Charo, we honor you. And the entire team there. Ryan, thank you for being there in Puerto Rico. This is going to be a night we will never forget.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And you know what? I agree with everything you said.
Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico.
Oh, I love this. I absolutely love this.
Tostones.
I gotta say, Jose, you say so many wonderful things about other people, and I just want to take a second to say you are an incredible man. You're an incredible leader, and I got to tell you that you have found your home, and Solavei is so incredibly honored to know that we can call you a social executive and one of the great leaders and one of the ones that's actually forging the vision of this company that is going to impact millions of people's lives around the world. Jose, I want to tell you personally, thank you for what you and Svetlana have done. And you know what? We're going to live an incredible life together as we see millions of people's lives positively impacted because they're a part of Solavei. And I want to thank you personally for all this company. Charo, I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you for the commitment, the heart that you have had for everyone that's a part of this organization, a part of this company. When I look at Puerto Rico and see how Solavei is spreading up across it, I remember the very first time you told me that, you know what, Puerto Rico is going to be the hotbed. It is going to be alive for Solavei, and I want to thank you for being such an incredible for Solavei. Thank you so much. You know, tonight, and Maria, I'm going to have you jump in here because I want to go back and forth tonight if we can. So, you know, tonight this is going to be incredibly social. Everything we do. You know, Solavei is all about being social. You're going to jump in. We're going to go back and forth.
¡Ay, Dios mío! Nosotros, es que los latinos son social, ¿verdad? Entonces, esta noche vamos a ser super social.
I love it. You know, everything that we do, the platform that we've built, how we interact every day, what we're doing right now is social. We built it through our technology. We built it through what we do, how we interact on Facebook, how we interact on Twitter. It's all about being connected to people. The tagline of our company is powered by relationships, and that couldn't say it any better than it does about who we are as a company. And what I do right now is, in fact, give a couple shout-outs to people that are incredibly social all the time on Facebook, on Twitter. Joe Terry, your tweeting that you do on Twitter about Solavei is incredible. And I just got to highlight to you that I had the person who actually heads up all social inside of Solavei highlight you and say, you know what, this person's amazing as well. Michael Butler, you are off the chart in your tweeting, your Facebook, you and your wife. what incredible leaders you are and how you've engaged so heavily in social. I want to tell you thank you for what you do. Being the brand of Solavei every single day.
Es que nosotros aquí estamos conectados ahora por la red y estamos, la verdad que las conexiones son por el Twitter, por el Facebook y nosotros aquí en el cuarto se ve que somos todos una familia y la verdad que Solavei estamos todos nosotros somos las relaciones de amigos, de familiares, de un grupo de personas que están conectados y la verdad que nosotros con el internet, con la red, estamos más conectados que siempre y hay personas que han llevado a la red a otro nivel. Joe Terry está tweeting por todos los lados, ese señor ha acabado con el internet. Y Michael Butler también en el Facebook y el tweeting y le damos un honor y le decimos gracias y que sigan el trabajo tan lindo y tan bueno que están haciendo.
You are awesome.
Es que no saben lo que estoy diciendo, así que todo suena bien.
You know what? I just talked for 5 minutes and she just repeated it. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. You know, it's Friday night and we're going to have fun because that's how we roll at Solavei. Tonight what I would encourage you to do as we go through tonight, here's what I'd like for you to do. Go to your Twitter, go on Facebook. If you go on Facebook, in fact, we posted a new video today. Get in, get social, get free. For those of you who are watching for the first time, I'll get to that in a little bit. For those of you that are members, the thousands of you across the United States that are watching this right now, we posted a new video onto our Facebook page. Get in, get social, get free. I encourage you tonight, while you're watching this social, share that. Put it out there on Facebook. It's an incredible video to share about what Solavei is doing, not only in this country today, but what is soon to be around the world, and I encourage you to do it. Now, I would like for you tonight to go to Twitter and engage in Twitter tonight about Solavei. Go to hashtag Solavei Socials, and what I'd like you to do is I'd like for you to tweet, what is the biggest goal that you have for your involvement with Solavei? What is it? What is your goal that you have by being involved with Solavei? What we're going to do is we're going to give out a couple of shirts. This is my favorite. In fact, I've got it actually in my bag in my hotel room. Get in, get social, get free. I love, love, love this shirt. The other one, the Solavei, the purple Solavei shirt, we're going to give away these tonight. We'll pick these out randomly to a couple of you that are tweeting tonight as we go through this. I would ask you to go to hashtag Solavei Socials and then tweet what is your biggest goal that you have by being involved with Solavei. And we're going to have fun as we go through the course of the evening. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to come back and be interacting with the different socials across the country, and we're going to use them as somewhat as the representatives for all the hundreds upon hundreds of socials, the thousands upon thousands of people that are tuning in tonight across the United States. And let's go ahead and jump right in. For those who don't know who this guy is on a Friday night that's talking to many people and actually in this incredible party in San Juan, Puerto Rico, I'm Ryan Weurch. I'm the founder and CEO of Solavei, and I'm extremely honored to have the opportunity to be with all of you tonight. Just real quickly on my background, I spent almost 2 decades now in the telecommunications and the technology industry. I've had 3 successful exits from companies. My last company I took from an idea that I had in 2001 of creating a global leader in mobile data services and solutions, and grew that company from an idea to over $1.2 billion in value. And I retired in the summer of 2011 and found myself in a place of making a decision that I believed would be one of the biggest decisions in my life. We thought I was going to spend time just taking off with the family, but what ended up happening, I said to my wife, I said, whatever's in front of me is going to be bigger than anything I've ever done in my life before. And I remember where I was at that moment in time. I said to myself and to my wife, I said, you know what, whatever I do next, I want it to be value-based. I don't want it to be just about money and the things that you know, that you would typically consider to be success. I said, whatever I do next, I want it to be value-based. The things, when you wake up in the morning, it excites you. It's about who you are. Some of you may love to paint, but you've never been able to paint because you've been so focused on your work every day. Some of you love to be able to be involved in charities, but you can't because you're so involved in what you have to do to make ends meet on a daily basis. Some of you may like coaching, but you can't coach because you're so focused on having to pay the bills every single month. Well, where I found myself was at a place in the fall of 2011 where I said, you know what, I'm in a place where I can choose to do whatever I want to do. And I said, whatever I do next, I want it to be value-based. And here's what happened. I said, whatever I do next, the first thing is, I said, I want to do it with people I like, love, and trust. When I wake up in the morning, I want to be excited about the people that I get to do life with. And I got to tell you, we founded Solavei upon these values. And I would never have imagined, as I look right now, 6 months after our launch, that across the United States, across Puerto Rico, that I come here tonight, and I consider this to be, I've got friends. I got people that I get to do life with, people I like, love, and trust, more than I ever could have imagined in my life. The second thing is, I said, whatever I do next, I want it to positively impact millions of people's lives around the world for good. And you know what happened in the fall of 2011? As I said, as I looked across the world and really looked at a lot of the global macro trends that were taking place, things that were affecting how we lived behaviorally every single day. One of the trends that I saw that was impacting each of us, in fact, was reading a lot of that today when the job report came out today across the United States, where it said how few jobs were added. It was actually the worst that it's been in years, and how many jobs were added. You think about the economy, we read about it all the time. 50% of the United States makes less than $45,000 a year household income. 30% of the United States makes less than $30,000 a year household income. It's on everybody's mind and where we are today. Why don't you go ahead and just jump in right now on the trends.
Sure, Ryan. Es que Ryan, la verdad que tiene el corazón, la verdad que trabajar con él para mí es una bendición. Y en toda su vida, todos los trabajos y los éxitos que ha tenido, cuando él terminó el último trabajo, la verdad que tuve una oportunidad de pensar y de ver qué estaba pasando en el mundo. Y habían 4 tendencias que él vio. Y la primera fue la economía, que todos nosotros estamos ahora viviendo esta economía, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? Sí. Todos estamos en esta. Entonces nosotros vemos ahora que casi, y estos son los números de los Estados Unidos, pero nosotros sabemos que aquí en Puerto Rico las personas necesitan oportunidad, necesitan algo para tener, hope, right? So, estamos aquí viendo que ahora los salarios no están ahí, los trabajos no están ahí, y lo que trae Solavei es eso, es la oportunidad, el momento que uno puede ver que sí se puede hacer algo, y en este momento ahora tenemos Solavei en el corazón, y esta es la primera tendencia que tenemos.
I love that. I love the way that sounds. The second thing that I saw in the fall of 2011 was that of social media. You know, social media today, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, all the places that we connect today. What I saw with that is we were connected today like never before in a natural sharing environment. We're in a place where we could wake up in the morning, we could post something, and we could see it naturally shared with literally not just 1 or 2 people, but literally hundreds upon hundreds, many people, thousands upon thousands of people. It has truly changed behavior. You think back 5 years ago, would you ever have imagined that you would be posting the pictures that you post, that you'd be posting the information that you share out into the public for others to actually see? That has been what social media has done. The third trend that I saw was that of mobile. And this mobile device has become somewhat of a imprint or a DNA imprint of who we are today. It's an expression of who we are. 300 million mobile phone users across the United States and Puerto Rico today. 5 billion around the world. The average mobile phone bill is $71 per month. We can't live without this. When you wake up in the morning, what's one of the very first things you do is you check your phone, you check who's texted you, you check who's emailed you. It's become a way of life, and we can't live without it.
Yep. La segunda tendencia que teníamos era los modos, los sociales, ¿verdad? Ahora estamos conectados por todos, por el Facebook, por Twitter. Cuando empezamos hoy la reunión de esta noche aquí, todo el mundo se paró, empezó a hacer los tweets, tomando fotos, poniéndolos en el Facebook. Ahora estamos conectados en otra manera. Y todo el mundo cuando se levanta por la mañana, la primera cosa que hacen es mirar el teléfono a ver si hay Facebook, ¿verdad? A ver qué está haciendo la familia, qué están haciendo en los Estados Unidos para las familias aquí en Puerto Rico. Y así estamos conectados. La tercera tendencia es, seguro, los teléfonos. El teléfono móvil es algo ahora que nadie puede estar sin él. Y aquí, por Puerto Rico, por los Estados Unidos, en el mundo entero, ahora tenemos que usar los teléfonos siempre. Entonces, esta tendencia es la tercera, que la verdad que es una cosa que ahora ninguna persona en el mundo puede estar sin él.
Oh, I love that.
Y estamos gastando mucho dinero, pero si estás en Solavei, ¿no, verdad?
You know, the fourth trend that I saw was really what I call social selling, is where we've seen many industries come together, where we see today people are using Groupon, Amazon and Groupon are using affiliate marketing, referral marketing, where it's people that is referring products, goods, and services to other people. You look at the industries like direct selling of Avon and Mary Kay, where it's person-to-person sharing goods and services that people find of value and of quality. But more importantly, what I saw in the fall of 2011 was this. The advertising industry, which all of us here, every one of us, no matter where we are across the United States, here in Puerto Rico, we're inundated by advertisements every single day. A multi-billion-dollar industry today. You think about it, though. How many times did you really go out and buy something because you saw a billboard that had it advertised? It's over $140 billion industry. Yet Nielsen, one of the large research firms, just recently came out with information that said 47% of people trust mass media advertising of radio, television, and print. And what that really said to me is 53% of people don't trust it. That means over $70 billion was wasted because it didn't even matter because people didn't trust it. Yet, the same research report said that 97% of people trust when a friend sees something of value and quality, shares it with their friend is most likely to accept it. In fact, the majority of things that I have in my life today, I have today in my life because friends of mine recommend it to me. Whether it's a restaurant, whether it's my dentist, my doctor, my person who does my hair, came to me because somebody recommended it to me. Well, here's what happened. I saw these four trends converging to create the opportunity that we call today Solavei. And here's what happened. We took those four trends, and in October of 2011, I had a vision for this company. And the vision I had for this company in 2011 was that it was going to be a company that was going to positively impact millions of people's lives around the world. I brought together some of the most incredibly successful individuals that came from multi-billion-dollar companies in technology, telecommunications, financial services, Maria being one of them, Larry being another. Many across our company have come to this company to create what has never been created before. And here's what we did. We created the very first social commerce platform. And it's this social commerce platform that we today are redefining commerce. Here's what we're doing. We're taking the very things you do every single day, and we're leveraging completely the social graph. And when I say social graph, I'm talking about the things such as Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Pinterest and Google+, to create mutually beneficial, meaning good for you, relationships that are person to person. The mission of our company is this: to make commerce less expensive. The very things that you buy every single day, we want to make it cost less. You think about Costco, and whether it's here in Puerto Rico, whether it's across the United States, you look at Costco today, and Senegal and Brotman, the founders of Costco, they had a simple objective. They were going to take millions of their members and use the collective buying power of those millions of members to drive prices down and pass those savings along to their members. We here at Solavei are doing the exact same thing, except we're taking it one step further. We're taking the billions of dollars that large brands, consumer brands, spend to try to get consumers to them, and we're saying, you know what, there's a better way to spend that money. Why not spend that with the greatest advertising voice in the world known to man today, and that's people. And that's become our Solavei members, to where now we make it profitable for our members. And we took and created technology that had never been done before, wrapped patents around a tremendous amount of intellectual property to do 4 things. And when you think about Solavei and the platform that we've created, it does 4 things. Number 1, it enables our members to buy goods and service for less. Number 2, the very goods and services that you're already buying every single day. Number 3, connect you naturally in a social fiber, in a social network, in a social community. Number 4, enabling all of our members to actually earn income when they do what you typically do when you like something of great value and great quality, you share it with your friends. And we're taking those billions of dollars in advertising and moving it to our members and making it profitable.
La cuarta tendencia que estaba hablando Ryan es, seguro que nosotros ahora estamos en el grupo de las ventas personal, ¿verdad? Que todo el mundo en el negocio ahora de Solavei estamos hablando entre uno y otro, porque tenemos confianza y la verdad que cuando una persona te dice que fue a comer a un restaurante o fue a hacer algo, la verdad que uno tiene la confianza que le están dando una recomendación buena y usted va y nosotros vamos y comemos de esos sitios y vamos y compramos de esos sitios también. Bueno, Solavei está usando, en vez de pagar el dinero a las compañías grandes para la publicidad, estamos usando ese dinero de la publicidad y poniéndolo en las manos de las personas que la verdad que lo merecen, que somos nosotros, ¿verdad? Eso es. Entonces, nosotros la misión de Solavei es hacer el comercio menos costoso, inclusive lucrativo para nuestros miembros. O sea que nosotros estamos tratando de poner todo el dinero que las compañías grandes que están allá afuera, que gastan el dinero en la publicidad, bueno, nosotros en vez de hacer eso, se lo ponemos en la mano de ustedes. Y nada más, no es nada más que, ahora vamos a empezar con el teléfono, con los móviles, ¿verdad? Pero entonces, en el futuro vas a ver que, y ahora va a venir lo más pronto, yo creo que va a venir en junio, que Ryan no dijo eso en inglés, yo lo estoy diciendo en español. Giving them more hints. Que los miembros paguen menos por los productos y servicios que se compran todos los días. Igual que uno cuando va a Costco puede comprar cosas y Walmart, ¿verdad? Que son menos costosos porque lo estás usando en grandes cantidades, ¿verdad? Productos que los miembros usan todos los días y más que eso, podemos participar como una comunidad, que nosotros somos familia. Y Ryan antes estaba diciendo que cuando él puso la compañía de Solavei junta, que era para trabajar con la gente que nosotros compartimos, que amamos y que podemos vivir todos los días, ¿verdad? Que estamos contentos con uno y el otro. Y la verdad que nos estamos ayudando. Y eso es el corazón de Solavei. Y es lo que estamos tratando de hacer en el mundo entero.
That is awesome. And you know what? Tulsa is excited. You need to be putting Tulsa up right. What? They excited when I said it.
Es que la verdad, y para mí cuando yo salía afuera, y esos coquín, la verdad que me dio la verdad que me puse contenta. Dije, ahora estoy en es una canción. Y la verdad que en los Estados Unidos, entonces lo que ustedes han hecho para traer y compartir con la familia aquí en Puerto Rico, la verdad que se lo agradecemos de corazón, estando con ustedes siempre.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, we've taken this platform and we've built everything where we believed would be the place to create the greatest amount of momentum. And the reason why we started first with mobile, $49 a month unlimited, text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. It was all on purpose because we believe not only does this represent 300 million mobile phone users in the United States already carrying these devices today. Over 80% of the U.S. and Puerto Rican population today, over 240 million people, paying more than $50 per month. 26 million iPhone users paying more than $100 a month. But it does two things. One, it creates an economic conduit. This isn't something you're having to go outside of your monthly budget. Not something that you're having today go and say, how do I pay for something that's a nice to have? This is like a utility. It's already a part of something that's in your life today, and the first part of our objective is to make it cost less. That's at $49. But it does two things. One, it makes this economic relationship real between you and Solavei, our members. Number two, and most importantly, it creates a communication conduit. So from day one, we have an established line of communication with you and all of our members, which will be millions upon millions across the United States and around the world. Now, why is that communication conduit important? Because what happens is, if you think about our mission to make commerce less expensive, it's not just about making mobile less expensive. It's about the other things that's in your life. So here, when we bring to you, our members of Solavei, cable and financial services and retail. We announced retail just a couple months ago, where in the month of June we'll be launching Solavei Retail. And what is that? That is where some of the largest brands, the very places you're going today for your groceries, for your gasoline, for the other goods and services that you have in your household, you're going to be able to get it for less. Brands like Starbucks and Sam's and Walmart and Burger King, and I could go on and on about the different brands that are there. Why? Just because. Solavei, and because of all of us together, the collective buying power that we have together as a company, as a membership, we drive those prices down, because the stronger we get, the more we can drive down to pass those savings along to our members. And then at the same time, at the very same time, take all that money that's already in the system in advertising, the billions of dollars, push it directly into our member base, where our members can benefit financially by doing what you do naturally every single day. That's why Solavei is the first doing what it's done ever before in the industry. First with mobile. Here's another thing. When we had this platform coming to the forefront, when the technology was being built, I'll never forget the beginning of 2012, where we had the leading mobile operators, brands like AT&T and others, that were competing vigorously to have the exclusive of Solavei. And we ultimately chose T-Mobile. Their expansive network across the United States and Puerto Rico, their 4G network, where we have exclusive with them, where our platform sits on top of T-Mobile's network, directly plugged into their network. We're able to offer $49 a month, unlimited, text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. And you can spend time later looking at how much text and voice and data you get. It's unparalleled in the industry, but more importantly, we're doing what no one else has done. If you look across all those mobile operators, no one else is doing what we do, where we give you the voice. You are the voice of Solavei. Instead of some commercial during the Super Bowl where $4 million was spent in 30 seconds, we said, you know what, why don't we take those dollars and pay it to our members? So for every 3 people, which we call a trio, we give our members $20 every single month for doing that. So that $49 bill is now only costing $29 a month. But what we've watched is this is now spread across the United States with incredible momentum because of it. They are crazy in Tulsa. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny. I got to tell you, out of all the socials that I've done, we actually have a wave. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a wave happen across the country. I got to tell you, Javier and Ricardo, Miguel, you guys have got to get with it because they're. Oh my goodness. You know what we've done? I said this is more of a party than it is. You know what we've done? I love it. What we've done is we've done something incredibly simple. We have taken very complex technology and we've created a tremendous amount of simplicity, and that's what I think is a beautiful part about this. We combine social selling, social sharing, and we combine mobile to redefine commerce as we've known it. We've taken something so simple as a primary utility that we use every single day, mobile service, $49 a month unlimited, text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. We've then taken the social graph, all those things that we're already connected to, where you already have 10, 20, some of you have hundreds, some of you have thousands of people you're already connected to through Google Plus and LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. And we've built a platform, an incredibly easy platform for our members to engage in. So when you have something of value and something you like, all you've got to do is share it. And when you share it through our platform to the places you're already connected to, and somebody enrolls in Solavei because they too want $49 a month unlimited, it's our members are the ones who get rewarded here and not the large corporations. So since we launched the company, you know, this is the part that I get so excited about. I just, you know, we were in 2 nights ago. I was in Dallas, Texas. Last night we were in Houston, Texas, and I've spent the last several weeks going from city to city, being a part of our member socials that they're having in homes, in restaurants, in office buildings. And it was just a couple days ago that I was keynote speaker for a very large conference with over 600 top CEOs and executives representing top 100 companies across the direct selling industry. And they had me as one of the keynotes because of the incredible growth we've had. It's not seen before. Where we started on September 21st, I remember being here in October of last year to think we were only just beginning at that time when I came here to San Juan, Puerto Rico for the last time, and to think now across the United States and Puerto Rico we now have well over 150,000. It's nothing short of amazing. You know, that very weekend, and I'll never forget that weekend. I don't know if y'all realize that weekend here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and across Puerto Rico, we had 2,500 people sign up that weekend here in Puerto Rico, and it's now into the thousands across Puerto Rico, and obviously now well over 150,000 members across the United States. And you know, in its simplest of form, and hopefully you don't mind, Daniel and Stephanie, and I know there in San Diego with you, Brian, you've got Princetta and Barbara, Carlos Pedro, that's there with Jose and Charo, and I know Ida. We met earlier, who's here with us, and there's many more guests that are in these socials, and then we have literally thousands of people tonight across the United States watching this. I'm going to use this as an example. Hey, It's crazy here. It is crazy. This is just awesome. This is just awesome. And I know y'all can't see all of it, but I'd like to just paint a picture for you. We're in this room, and I was told there was going to be 40 or 50 people here tonight, but Larry's going to show it. We have people all over here. It is packed. Hundreds and hundreds. We're literally outside the room tonight. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So let me go ahead and I'll jump right in on this. Let me just use an example. Let's say tonight that I post on Facebook, it's a little message that says one of the graphics that we have that all of our members can use that says $49 a month unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide, share and earn. Well, let's say you see it on Facebook and you say $49, gratis. I mean,
Gratis. Gratis.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm making sure. You like that? I like the word free.
Yeah. Aquí todo el mundo entiende free, ¿verdad? Everybody understands free. It's a global word.
Yes, and so you see that and you say, well, I've not seen Solavei's retail stores. I've not seen advertisements on television. Well, here's what I'm going to say to you. Here's what I'm going to say to you, Daniel and Stephanie, Carlos, Pedro, Princetta, Barbara. All of you that are guests right now in these socials, say you're not going to, because here's what happened. In the fall of 2011, here's some of the data that I found out. The mobile operators such as AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, and many others spent over $12 billion in advertising, sales, and marketing. Advertising on American Idol, advertising at the Super Bowl, basically trying to get the 300 million mobile subscribers back and forth from each other. And I said, you know what? How wasteful is that? Wouldn't it be better if we take those same billions of dollars and pay that to the greatest advertising voice known to man today, which is people? And that's what we did, where if I introduce 6 of my friends, which we happen to call 2 trios, Solavei is going to pay you $40 per month, which now means that $49 a month phone bill is only costing you $9 a month. And I'm going to tell you a lot more about that as we go along tonight. But what we also did is created an environment to where all you've got to do is simply tie into Solavei's system that we've created. And it's this system that makes everything easy. And we call it the complexities behind the wall. The simplicity for our members are in front of it. We've tied everything into the things that you do naturally every day, and that's being part of a community. We've all brought it all into the same things that you do with Facebook and Twitter. We've brought that directly into My Solavei, where you can see everything that's happening in the community and how people are seeing benefits by being a part of Solavei. And what I love, just using as an example tonight, Alex and all that Alex has done to build an incredible network, and what Chris and everyone here has done to build network. You can literally look and see all the things that's happening every day inside of your network. But here's where we've taken another step forward, is where now all you've got to do is go into My Network, into Dashboard, and you're able to see on a daily basis how your network is growing. Now, let's use as an example. Ida, let's say that you one day got involved with Solavei. Maybe you, Stephanie, got involved a couple months ago, and all you wanted was $49 a month unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. But you happened to, in that first week, share it with a few of your friends that they too liked the $49. Well, here's what's great about this. All you had to do was make that first introduction, because they themselves probably did exactly like you did. You start seeing your network grow. And I'm going to just take a leap here, and if you don't mind, Miguel, Isaac, are you there in Kansas City? Miguel, are you there? Miguel. Yeah, they're running. This is totally off script. Miguel, let's just use an example. I know you started. Tell me, how many people do you have in your network now?
About 165.
Okay. 165 people. So here's a great example, okay? Miguel one day got involved with Solavei, and just correct me if I'm wrong, you got involved with Solavei because you like the idea of $49 a month. Isn't that right?
Correct.
Okay. So you like $49. You told a few of your friends. It's now grown to over 100 people. Well, here's what's so incredible about it. Is now every day, let me ask you all, instead of putting words in your mouth, do you go daily into My Solavei, into the network, to see how your network has grown?
Several times a day, even in the bathroom.
Go ahead and put it up here.
Hasta en el baño.
So that's a great example. Thank you, Miguel, and it's always wonderful to see you.
Thank you.
That's an example of where he's able to go directly into My Solavei, and he's able to look at his dashboard and see how his network is growing every single day. All he's got to do is go in, take a look at it. But here, when it grows, he's actually earning income when that happens. We've also built directly into the platform a notification engine that, let's say Miguel or Ida or you, Stephanie, or Pedro there in Tulsa, let's say that you introduced a friend named Amy to Solavei because she too liked $49 a month, unlimited. Well, one day you get a little notification in the middle of your phone that says, Amy just got free. Well, what does that mean? That means Amy introduced Solavei to 3 trios, which is about 9 people. Well, that means she's got free mobile service. Well, you feel great because that was your friend that you introduced it, and she's getting benefit from this. No different than when you tell a friend about a restaurant and they like it. They come back and say it's incredible service, it's incredible food, and you feel good. Here, all you've got to do now is hit the send congrats button, and what ends up happening is it sends a message directly into the community of Solavei that says, congratulations, Amy, on getting free mobile service for introducing 3 trios to Solavei. But it doesn't just go there. It goes into Facebook, it goes into Twitter, saying, congratulations, Amy, for getting free mobile service, for getting 3 trios. The beautiful part about that is now when it's in the social graph where hundreds and hundreds of people are seeing it, they're saying, how in the world did you get free mobile service? Then we've again taken it one step further and made it easy, where all you got to go is into our outreach management system, to where now all you've got to do is put your friends' email addresses in, take one of the 1, 2, 3 minute, 6 minute, great new video we announced today, and just share it naturally and let it do the sharing and telling about Solavei for you. You're able to go in and actually take one of the graphics and share it to Facebook, share it to Twitter, and let it do the sharing for you. We built inside of here an entire contact tracking system that you're able to see every step along the way when a friend of yours actually clicks on something, actually watches something. You're able to see where they are, so then you can now take the next step. And what is that next step? They're able to go through the enrollment process with Solavei. And here's how easy we've made this. And this is when I had the vision for this company. Here's what I saw the power of what we're doing. I saw 300 million mobile phone users across the United States and here in Puerto Rico. Here's what I knew. I knew that Verizon and AT&T had about 7,000 stores. Now, what would be the power that you could actually put in people's hands if you enabled them, instead of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a store and advertising and marketing and all those things, and actually create an environment where you leverage all the things that are happening socially, that when Ida shares Solavei to her friends and they click on the Facebook graphic, and when they click on that Facebook graphic, they come into, because they clicked on this www.solavei.com, Ida, she's the one who gets the credit for it. She's the one who gets the value for that person enrolling. Think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Imagine today, if you actually owned 5, 10, like Miguel, over 100 retail locations. Imagine if you just owned those today and you got to receive the benefit every time someone went in and enrolled in one of those stores, but not just enrolled once, the beautiful part about mobile is people pay this every single month. And you got the benefit for that because you happen to have those open. Do you realize today we don't have 7,000 stores across the country? We have over 150,000 individual distribution points across the United States, across Puerto Rico today, that is impacting people's lives right where they are. You know, those of you are saying, okay, well, how does this all work? Well, this is how it works. This little SIM card right here is how it all lights up. After you enroll with Solavei, we're going to wrap arms around you. You're going to be a part of the community of Solavei. It's a big part of who we are. But when you enroll in Solavei, if you enroll online, within a couple days, you're going to receive in the mail a welcome package and all the information to get started, as well as this SIM card. And you know, I carry an iPhone 5. I used to pay $130 a month between my wife, my 17-year-old, actually 18-year-old son today, Barrett, my 17-year-old, turned 18 today. We paid $400 a month for our mobile phones until the day that Solavei's network went live, where all I had to do was take a SIM card out, put it into my iPhone 5, and I now pay $49 a month. Now, what's beautiful is, how many of you here happen to have SIM cards with you tonight? Does anybody here have SIM cards? You can light me up tonight? So I got people pulling out SIM cards. Here we go. What is your name?
Will.
Okay, so Will, he has SIM cards. He's carrying SIM cards with him. Why is he carrying SIM cards with him? Is because, you know what? Someone goes through the enrollment process. Will can activate them on the spot, whether it's in a Starbucks, in a restaurant, at his home, at his office, wherever it may be. Will can light them up and activate them on the spot. Get these back to Will. Here's what's amazing. Over 70%, look at these SIM cards everywhere. Over 76% of our activations is happening because our members are carrying 10 and 20 SIM cards with them at all times. The power of this is we are overtaking the distribution system that is out there because there is no greater power than people and relationships. That's why the tagline is powered by relationships with Solavei, because there's nothing more powerful than a friendship and than a relationship that someone has. But then where it all comes together is within 1 week after you enroll, you're going to receive your Solavei Visa pay card. You can use it to write checks on it. You can use it to get money out at an ATM. You can use it anywhere Visa is accepted. And frankly, this is what is making Solavei so exciting. And I see this every single day on Facebook, people sending emails in, people private Facebook messaging me and showing me pictures of where they've gotten gas with their Solavei pay card, where they've gotten braces, where they've gone to the doctors. I had somebody today send me an email saying thank you because of the doctor's bill for their son that they were able to pay because of their Solavei purple pay card, groceries, date night, all because one day you said yes to $49 a month unlimited, text, data, voice, 4G nationwide, and be a part of Solavei. Now, what's going to happen is with this is every single month, you're going to see your earnings deposited directly on this card. Now, you may have just gotten involved 2 months ago. You may in your first week have just shared it with a few friends. And all you've done ever since then is you just use your mobile phone like you always do. But here's what's so amazing with Solavei is your friends probably did what you did. They started sharing with their friends. You know, think about it. We've gone from 0 to well over 150,000 people in less than 6 months' time. We've paid what is now $7 million to our members just in the last few months. And let's say that you introduce it and your network grew like Miguel's to over 100 people. Well, now you're getting $150, $200 a month deposit on this purple pay card. Well, now here's where you see the power of the social commerce platform that we've created. When we launch Solavei Retail here in a couple months, and you're able to go to the very places you already go for your goods and services, for your gasoline, for your groceries, and you use your card with Solavei. Why? Because those brands want to be attached. They want to be able to not have to pay all the advertising dollars. They want to be able to have access to this incredible member base that we have where our members get to pay less, and more importantly, those brands, instead of paying on an advertising, they're paying percentages of each dollar that's spent by Solavei members at those stores back to Solavei, of which we take 50 cents of every single dollar of gross profit and pay it back to the members of Solavei for just being a part of it. We've created this virtuous cycle of activity. And, you know, and I know I'm going much longer tonight than we normally do, and I want to thank all of you for being with us here on this Friday night. But here's what I love. You know, if you think about all of this, the ease of something like $49 a month mobile phone service on one of the nation's largest 4G networks, a platform that is, I believe it's going to be more powerful than what we've seen with Facebook, than you saw with Twitter. I believe the economic benefit that's going to be created and the change and the positive that's going to be created for families, it is going to overtake many of the things we've known before. My question is how many people in 60 days do you think you would share Solavei with, and they too would just want $49 a month, unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide? There's not a day that goes by that I ask somebody the question, do you carry a mobile phone? What do you think the answer is? How much do you pay? What do you think the answer is? Almost every single time, it's more than $50 a month. 9 times out of 10, it's probably more than $70 a month when I ask that question. That's a simple question of who's your mobile service provider? How would you like to get that for $49 a month, unlimited, 4G, nationwide, text, data, voice, unlimited, or even better yet, free? In 60 days, if you share this with 3 people, you're getting, which we call a trio, you're getting $20 a month. If it's 6 people, 2 trios, it's $40 a month. Now your mobile phone service is only costing you $9 a month. Think about how that feels to your monthly budget. Now, if it happens to be, and I was in Houston, Texas last night, and the stories I was hearing, I had one young man came up to me last night and said to me that in the last week, he got 4 trios, 12 friends of his, all signed up with Solavei. In 1 week, he relieved his entire monthly phone budget because he was spending well over $100 a month. Well, he went to $49, but then he got 4 trios, so just on 4 trios alone, he was getting $80 a month. But what's exciting is it's not stopping there, and here's the beautiful part about this, is if just 3 of those friends share it with 3 people, which 3 trios, you're now getting $90 a month. If it happens to be 6 of those friends sharing it with 3 trios, it's over $120 a month. And this is where it really begins. I think better than hearing it from me, I think it'd be better for you to hear it from some of those that are seeing incredible success across the United States, across here in Puerto Rico. So let's go up to New Jersey. Javier, are you still with us?
Está dormido.
Javier, unmute yourself. Javier, how are you? We still can't hear you. Still can't hear you, but you look great. Okay. No, you look beautiful, but we still can't hear you. Keep trying to unmute yourself. We're going to come back. So let's go over to Kansas City. Ricardo, are you there? Miguel? Jaime, are you there?
Ricardo.
Right here, Ryan.
So if you would, Ricardo, tell us what's happened to you, and if you don't mind, for the benefit of so many people that are watching right now across the United States, speaking Spanish, obviously here in Puerto Rico, if you don't mind, tell us what's happened to you in your native tongue.
Ok. Muy buenas noches a todos nuestros hermanos de habla hispana. Estamos aquí en Kansas City, me llamo Ricardo Gloria. Nosotros nos involucramos con Solavei desde antes de que empezara la compañía y tuvimos la bendición tan grande de ser contactados por unas personas aquí locales, y cuando vimos a Ryan por primera vez estuvimos seguros que eso era algo que queríamos hacer. Y obviamente el ahorro de teléfono celular era algo que todos andamos buscando. Sin embargo, ese ahorro de teléfono celular se convirtió en compartirlo con personas que conocíamos, y ahorita tenemos arribita de 1,700 personas en nuestra red, y tenemos alrededor de, estoy pensando que ya tenemos alrededor de unas 12 o 13 personas que son milenarios también en nuestra red. O sea que estamos viendo el impacto de lo que es compartir el ahorro con toda la gente que conocemos. Yo creo que me podría estar aquí toda la noche hablando de esto, pero sé que estamos en un poco de tiempo. Ryan, I was just telling a little bit about how just sharing at the beginning, because of the savings, turned into a little bit over 1,700 people, and how we've been helping others not only save, but if it's their choice, make that little extra money. And I think we got a little bit over a dozen years in our network already also.
Wow.
So thank you. Ryan, I just want to say hi to our people in California, our people in Florida. We got some people in the New York area, in Puerto Rico, New Jersey, people in Tulsa, everybody in the network that's listening. Let me say something in Spanish real quick, because I forgot this in Spanish, you know. So, toda la gente que nos está escuchando en todas partes de nuestro network, especialmente nuestros amigos del Salvador. We got somebody. we got somebody, Ryan, actually, that had to be in El Salvador not by choice, and he's working the business from El Salvador right now. So he's hooking people up. Thank you, guys. We love you all.
Beautiful, beautiful part about social. Thank you, Ricardo. Let's go across the United States. Hey, Ricardo, you're awesome. All of you guys, awesome. I love being able to do life with you guys. Let's go over to San Diego. Brian Gaines, are you with us? Brian.
Hey, Ryan, can you hear me? How you doing?
Yeah, baby. So, Brian, tell us what's happened to you.
Well, a gentleman by the name of William Bowles introduced me to this business, and I am so blessed to be a part of what I feel is literally the making of history with this company. And I'm well on my way to being a thousandaire, and I've got an incredible team here. We've got exciting things happening here in San Diego. I want to turn it over briefly to my leader, actually pretty much my #1 leader, I would say. Terry Patterson here, as I mentioned earlier, is retired Marine Corps captain, and we're reaching out to the military in a special way, and I just want him to briefly talk about that, Ryan.
I'd love it.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
Oh, doing great. And I got to tell you, you guys, you're a beautiful group of people there.
Thank you. Hey, Ryan, I got started about 58 days ago. I'm like one away from becoming a thousandaire.
Oh, my goodness.
And Ryan, that is happening because of this incredible team here in San Diego, and we're just absolutely blessed, and I want to thank you for this great opportunity. You know, when I hit that one more to become a thousandaire, I'll be like a third of my retirement pay from the military, and that happened in 60 days.
Wow.
And I'm just excited about that. And Ryan, I've got one of my friends here that joined me in the business. He just got his 3rd trio, and we just sponsored a guy in the Wounded Warriors program, and I want Ron Bruns, who's a retired Marine also, to say a few words as well.
Oh, that's great. Ron, congratulations. So you've actually hit the word free, which we love in this business.
Yeah. Hi, Brian. Hi, Brian.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir. I'd first of all like to say I'm from Hawaii originally, and in Hawaii we say mahalo, which means thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
And as you say all the time, you want to work with people you love and trust. I believe our Creator and Savior feels the same way about you, and we will continue to pray for you, and your family.
Thank you.
And we're hoping to reach out. We're hoping to reach out to our wounded warriors on a Vietnam vet. We've got so many kids today that are, broken up, but we can help them to see a future bright with Solavei. So I'll be free this evening, and maybe Carrie will be a thousandaire.
That is awesome.
Thank you again, and God bless you.
Well, thank you so much, and I look forward to being able to take your hand, sir. And again, thank you all for your dedication to our country, and I thank you for putting your hearts and souls behind this vision to positively impact millions of people's lives, which I know goes hand in hand with the very service you do your whole life. So thank you so much.
We're all so blessed to be a part of it, Ryan. Thank you. God bless you,
Ryan. Thank you so much. Let's see if we got Javier. You're such a wonderful man. I want to see if we've got you where we can hear you now.
Yes, can you hear us?
Oh, we can hear you. So Javier, tell us what's happened to you.
Well, everything happens when one of my friends, James.
Oh, you got to speak up. I know we got to hear you.
Yes, what happened is one time my good friend James Leonhardt called me one time. To come to Solavei. He really changed my life.
Good though.
It really changed my life because I found a vehicle to make a difference in my life, in my family life. Aquí estoy con todos mis compañeros, aquí en el área de New Jersey. Vamos a ver. El trabajo, el desarrollo que estamos haciendo en nuestras organizaciones, de la gente que nosotros queremos. Quería a ver si pudiéramos tener la palabra de uno de mis partners y amigo mío, el señor Luis Borquecho.
Okay.
Hey Ryan, how are you? How's everything? Ryan, I'm very excited. You have no idea how goosebumps I have in my whole body. Especially, I want to say hello to Puerto Rico because I'm coming to Puerto Rico. I have somebody on the phone is listening this webinar. We coming to Puerto Rico, so watch out, Puerto Rico. Solavei's been doing a lot of things for us here with the group in New Jersey. We have opened a learning center for everybody so we can teach them. Everybody's learning. I'm so happy for everybody is making the money. He's going to do it. Everybody's going for the free. Thank you so much, Brian.
I love it. I love it.
I want to introduce my sponsor.
That is great. That is great. Let's right now.
I just want to introduce my sponsor. This young man over here. He came one day to my store. I have a couple T-Mobile stores in New Jersey. He came into my store and he introduced me Solavei. He was very shy. He didn't know what exactly to tell me. And then once he told me, for 3 people you get $20. I said, wait a minute. What do I have to do to enroll? And ever since I've been just working, investing, helping them.
Love that.
Right from my bottom of my heart. And Ryan, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, and I'm sure everybody that is in Solavei is so thankful. God, thank you that brought you and to this earth. Thank you so much, Ryan, and everybody.
You're incredible.
Thank you to everybody. Okay.
Thank you. And thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, where's All right. I want to introduce all of you to Alex. He's been the host here tonight. You have been incredible. Tell us what's happened to you. Tell us what's happened to you.
Honestly, it has been a great experience. Voy a hablar español un poquito para mi gente latina.
Dale.
Un tipo precioso de todas las lindas, de toda la familia puertorriqueña, lista para impactar el mundo. Para que por el mercado, disfrutar, crecer. Gracias a papá vamos a llevar este mensaje hasta el último rincón de la tierra. Quiero que sepan que son 5.2 billones de teléfonos en el mundo. Y vamos a tocar todos los países del mundo. ¿Y queremos llegar al mundo? Gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad. Mi esposa por aquí, todo el equipo de trabajo, mi familia, mis hermanos, todos los que han tenido oportunidad de compartir. Mi gente, vamos, Ryan. It's God.
It's awesome. I love this place.
save up the money with the money I've been making with Solavei. I'm knocking off 7 years off my mortgage. And pretty soon I'll be paying my mortgage with Solavei.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Angel. This is Angel. Go ahead. Tell us what's happening.
Bueno, lo que está pasando es que Solavei está cambiando la vida mía, la vida de muchas amistades mías. Muchas personas pues están recibiendo pues sus 100, sus 200, sus 1000 y está cambiando la vida de muchas personas y actualmente pues ha cambiado la vida de la forma como yo manejaba. This was my previous car and this is the new one.
Oh my goodness! Okay, you gotta see. He says this was his car. I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay, I'm holding it still. Okay, I don't think it's working. And that is his car. So why don't you say the difference between the two?
Okay. El primero era un Toyota Corolla y el segundo es un Mercedes. Gracias a Solavei, gracias a la tarjeta, gracias a Ryan. Thank you for your idea. This is changing people's lives. Thank you.
Wow. You know, absolutely incredible. So let's go. I want to go over to Oklahoma. Charo, if you wouldn't mind, tell us what's happened to you, Charo, since you've been involved with Solavei.
Well, I want everybody to hear me. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Okay. Okay. With Solavei. Wow. Before Solavei, I didn't know how to do the phone thing. Now.
She dropped her phone.
No, I dropped my phone. No. I tell you, this is more than a business. This is more than just a $49 a month. This is a mission. This is something bigger than life. Solavei is giving us an opportunity to change people's lives.
Come on,
it's
that's
a
right.
tool. It's a tool that we can go to the nations. It's a tool that we can go to that single mom.
Yes,
it's a tool that we can have to that broken-hearted person because money is a big deal. It brings stress. That's why there's suicides. That's why there are divorces. We need that. We need the value. We don't only bring value, but we also bring an opportunity.
En español, claro, en español.
Hago una ofrenda ahora.
Ahora te voy a hablar de Solavei. Ahora escucha mis panos, escúchenme. Ahora es una oportunidad más grande que la vida, porque con Solavei tú le puedes dar una oportunidad, no solamente que puedan pagar menos, pero también le das unos ingresos. Es una oportunidad que tú puedas cambiar muchas vidas, porque hay muchos divorcios por falta de dinero, hay muchos problemas financieros, así que no solamente le vas a dar un valor, pero también le das la oportunidad para poder ayudar a las familias. Así que Solavei, yes.
That is so awesome. Well, so let's go ahead. Let's jump forward really fast because we got a party that's about to start here. So let's move forward right now. So all of you who are watching tonight, if you're seeing this for the very first time and why so many people are so enthused, let me just pause for a second. This isn't just about money, because the reality is we're all about a movement right now. This is a social commerce revolution. And whether you're just here and it's just for $49 a month, this is a place you want to be a part of, because you're a part of it, you're positively impacting the very people that you're a part of their network. This is so different than an AT&T and Verizon and Sprint and all the other companies. You're a part. I love that. So for you that are seeing this for the very first time tonight, you're going to hear three things pretty frequently here. It's get in, get social, and get free.
And boom!
Number one is get in. What does that mean? That means enroll. There's not an enrollment fee. It's as simply as $49 a month, unlimited text, data, voice, 4G nationwide. That gets you a part of the social commerce revolution, a part of this movement, where today, yes, it's over 150,000 people that are already a part of it, and I get people asking me all the time, am I too late? 300 million mobile phone users in the United States and across Puerto Rico today. 1% is 3 million people. 1/3 of 1% is 1 million people. We're only at 150,000. Yes, that's a big number in just a few months, but we've only begun. And when we have tens of millions of people, it's going to come through you. It's like you being at the beginning of Facebook, one of the very first ones. Except here, you're a part of the economic driver that's making change in people's lives. Number two is get social. What does that mean? It's what we're doing right now. We have gotten social. We are having a social time together tonight where you can tie directly into the Solavei Socials, whether it's in a Starbucks or it's in a restaurant or it's at your home or it's at your office, at your church, at your community center. Get social. Go directly into our outreach manager. The moment you enroll, put in the 10, the 15 friends, email addresses, share one of the commercials, go in and click on one of the graphics and share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Today, it was our fifth video of our Share Blitz. Share it out on your Facebook and Twitter and watch to see what happens. The objective here is to get you your first trio, so you're getting $20 a month. Now that mobile phone service is only costing you $29. The third part of this is get free. And just like you heard a few minutes ago, Ron, getting that third trio, now free monthly mobile service. You know, we have people by the thousands upon thousands across the United States today with free mobile service because one day all they did was say yes to $49 a month. So different than when you walk into that Sprint store, Verizon store, AT&T store, and all it is about you paying a bill. Here it's about you being a part of something that could change your life. You know, what we're doing here is incredibly big. It's never been done before. This here is truly a social commerce revolution, and it's today spreading across the United States and around the world like wildfire. And it's really become a viral exchange across the United States and all throughout Puerto Rico here today. We have so many things that's happening right now. We had our first Revolution Regional in Dallas, Texas, several weeks ago, in an incredible time together. We have the next one coming up in Orlando, Florida on April 26th and 27th. I think we have some people from here coming to Orlando. We got some of the top members from across the United States, people that have built organizations in the tens of thousands are going to be sharing their thoughts, their wisdom, their insights. Great people like Stacy Wallace and Danny Chambers, Nathan Gooden, Roxana Hanna, Jose Miranda. Just incredible people are going to be sharing their minds of what they've done, as well as special guests. And I'm going to be sharing some more around the vision of Solavei and going to be giving some special announcements while we're there. You do not want to miss it if you have an opportunity to be a part of it. We have had such an incredible time over the last several weeks with these socials. Tonight is no different. Tonight we've taken it up a couple of octaves with what has happened across the United States and here in San Juan, Puerto Rico tonight. What an incredible time. But, you know, we are marching to 1 million members, and those 1 million members are going to happen because of you. Solavei is the fastest growing mobile services brand in the United States, but it's not about mobile service. This is about a social commerce revolution and changing the way we do things today. And, you know, I want to go right now and share a couple of the individuals tonight who are tweeting in through the course of the night. I want to say, first of all, thank you for engaging in Twitter. Thank you for going on Facebook. And we're going to give away these 2 shirts right now. The question I had at the beginning, what is your goal for where you want to go with Solavei? And so here's some of them. And I'm going to announce the winners at the end. Smartphone guy said, my biggest goal with Solavei is to help enough to have over 1,000 people earning free cell phone service. What a great goal. Paul, said to help create 1,000 thousandaires and to help the NFL Brain Injury Trust. Great goal, Paul. John said to make my grandkids wealthy. Miguel said Solavei is the tool I'm using to buy my economic freedom. Jason said I want to create generational wealth to help enable, impact the lives of family, friends, and people for many years. Daniela said, what did she say?
Mi meta es ayudar mucha gente a ahorrar en su cell phone bill y ayudar a gente a convertirse en thousandaires. Que hagan $1,000 todos los meses.
And the winners tonight of the shirts are Jose Charles. Congratulations. Jose said, for my biggest goal with Solavei, I would like to have Jennifer Lopez in my network using Solavei and to share this big opportunity to her fans. That's an awesome goal. The next is Mel Wagner. Congratulations, Mel. My biggest goal with Solavei is to have my mortgage and electric automatically paid for every month because of Solavei. That is a goal you're going to get. And I'm so excited for you, Mel. And congratulations again for winning those shirts tonight. And I want to tell all of you thank you for being a part of this tonight. For all of you that are members, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you for carrying this vision as your own, because it's no longer my vision. It's literally your vision. And it's because of you every day that this vision becomes real in the lives of thousands upon thousands of people's lives. And I want to tell you how much I appreciate you for locking arm in arm and us doing this together. And I know this year is going to be a year we will never forget. As we look back 10 years from now, when we have tens of millions of members throughout the world, we're going to remember April the 5th, 2013, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, a lightning rod event that happened across the United States and Puerto Rico. And I want to tell you thank you all for being a part of this tonight. For all of you that are seeing this for the very first time, I look forward to shaking your hands and personally welcoming you to Solavei. Thank you so much, Brian and Jose, Charo, Isaac, Ricardo, Miguel, Jaime, Javier, for all of you for opening up your homes and your I appreciate you so much. God bless. Have a great, great weekend in front of you, and I look forward to incredible things in the weeks, months, and years ahead. God bless. Have a great night.
We'll see you in Orlando, Ryan.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you in Orlando, guys.
We'll see you later.
All right, we're good.